What's up YouTube? It's JB Tech Fanatic and I'm back again with another video. As always, I want to start this video by thanking each of you for joining me today. If you have not yet subscribed, I'd be so honored if you'd consider doing so. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And if you want to know when the latest videos are available, don't forget to click the notifications to on. Now, if you followed my channel at all, you will know that I'm a huge Google fan. And thankfully, Google keeps bringing us better and better products as the years pass. Today, the feature product that we're going to talk about is the all-new Google Nest Home Max. Now, I have two other products here, and that's because one, we're going to do a comparison to the original. The original is the Google Home Hub, which they eventually added the Nest in there once they merged, same product. So virtually what we have here today is we have a bigger version of the original, 10-inch screen and a bigger speaker. Sounds like a good combination to me. Also, higher resolution. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna go ahead and unbox this. We'll do a side-by-side comparison of the two so you can see which one you might want, or if you already have the original, maybe you wanna upgrade. I can't wait to get started. Let's do this. All right, let's get this unboxed, but first, quick comparison. This is the original. If you can see here, the new one is quite larger. Of course, we're going from a 7 to 10-inch screen. Another thing that I noticed right off the bat is this is very heavy, which tells me the speaker is probably much better quality. Looking at the side of the box, basically just tells us some of the things that it can do. Then on the back, we have a dad and his beautiful daughter cooking dinner. Let's cut this open. It does have a protective plastic layer on there that you need to cut off. All right, let's get this open. There's nothing in the lid as far as books or anything. I have the original right next to it so we can kind of compare. First thing, we of course notice the size difference. We see that the old version does not have the camera in the middle. And then of course, the bottom speaker difference. Now, as far as, flip this over here, pull this out, take a look at the bottom, got the same Google branding. And then we have this massive, beautiful speaker. Now, what I've noticed on the back is really, if you look at this, everything is identical. Placement of where you put the power cord in, we have the on and off button there, and we have the volume rocker on the side on each. So other than the size difference, which of course is going to make full HD video on the bigger one, and then 10 inches versus 7 inches, the form factor is identical, meaning that you're gonna have all the same features. So if you wanna expand on what you already owned, you can do that by purchasing the larger version. And I just wanted to go through the larger version specs with you. These are what they have listed. Of course, we have built-in speakers, a total of 3 with 2 tweeters. The tweeters are 0.71 inches and then 1 sub, and that is a 2.95 inch sub. So that's a good size for this. The streaming services right now are Deezer, Google Play Movies, TV, Google Play Music, Netflix, Pandora, Spotify, TuneIn, YouTube, and iHeartRadio. Of course, this is now Google and Nest together, so your Nest camera or your Nest video doorbell will work. The new one does have full video chat. That's why that camera is there, as well as giving you an extra Nest camera in your home if you want to watch your home for security. Google Assistant is the only built-in assistant, of course. What it does have also is 2 microphones, and they are far-field microphones with ultrasound sensing. With video calls we've talked about, and the last thing is you still have the multi-room audio, where you can connect all of these together. Let's just say you have a bunch of different versions, you can put them all in one and listen to the music all at once. Pretty cool feature. Continuing on the packaging, we'll go ahead and pull that out. What they're gonna give you is let's get started, and then probably power cable. So here's our power cable here. So let's go through setup very quickly. I'll just put up on the screen so you can kind of follow along. First thing you need is the Google Home app. Go ahead and open that up and you will be on the home screen. Once you're on the home screen, go ahead and press the plus add. Then go to set up device. Next, you're gonna see a setup screen that gives you an option to work new devices or works with Google devices. In this case, go to the Setup New Devices on the top. Then if you have not set up a home, pick here to add another or set up a new home. Otherwise, if you already have products, go ahead and click Home and hit Next. Turn on Location Services. Then it will search for the device. Now, I want to be clear that you want to make sure that your phone or your tablet is on the network you want to use, whether it be 2.4 gigahertz or 5 gigahertz. You want to kind of have all your Google products on the same. I recommend the 5 gigahertz network. Then it will pick up your device. Once it does so, it's going to have you do a couple things. One, it's going to give you a code on your phone and on the device. Make sure they match and make sure your network matches. Once that's all done, go ahead and hit OK. It will do its software update. Now we are to the point where it's telling us all about the product. Let's go ahead and watch that very quickly together.
Here's how it works. Just tap to see your home screen, where you can get useful info about your day.
These are the instructions.
Videos, recipes, and more. Want to reach out? It's easy to make video calls and video messages with Duo. Hey Google, call Andrew. When your camera and mic are live streaming video, the indicator light will turn green. To turn off the camera and mic, just flip the mic and camera switch on the back of the device, and the light will turn orange. With Face Match, your assistant can tell you apart from others and show info that's meant just for you. Just approach Nest Hub Max to see reminders, messages, and other personal content. With Google Photos, see your best and latest photos automatically, and share with friends and family. They even adjust to match the lighting in your room. Swipe up from the bottom of the screen to adjust settings and turn off the camera. To keep your smart home running smoothly, just swipe down for Home View, where you can control your compatible devices in one place. Hey Google, turn on the lamp. Away for the day? Use the Home app on your phone to use the Nest Cam and keep an eye on things while you're on the go. When you're back, unwind with millions of songs on YouTube Music, or use your voice to watch your favorite shows on YouTube TV. Hey Google, show me how to knead dough. You can adjust the volume with the buttons behind the right side of the display. To pause or play, simply look at the device and put up a hand. Remember, if you ever want to learn more, just say, "Hey Google, what can you do?" And you can always use the Google Home app to further customize your settings. Ready to give your Nest Hub Max a try? Swipe from the left edge of the screen to exit and get started.
Hi there, now that you're set up, I'd like to show you a few more things you can do with your Google Nest Hub Max.
So now we're in the setup menu or the startup menu. Let's see what happens.
This is where you can find and control devices in your smart home. Any smart home devices you add to the Google Home app will show up here. You can come back later to explore.
Okay, and then
now swipe up to close your home view. Next, I'll show you where to find settings. Swipe up from the bottom of the screen. This is where you can find some of the controls for your hub, like screen brightness, volume, and a few other things. To hide these controls, tap anywhere on the screen. Now that we've talked about swiping, let's look at some things you can see on your screen. To check out your day, tap anywhere on the screen. Throughout the day, I'll have new things here for you, anything from what's on your calendar to top hits on YouTube. To see more of what I have for you, scroll right. Great job, that's all I have for now, so I'll let you have some fun and explore on your own. Just as a final tip, if you want to learn more, you can always ask me, what can you do? Bye for now.
All right, so I thought that would probably be helpful to just let that play. One thing I can tell you that I've noticed right away is this speaker sounds great. I mean, far, far better than the brother to this, the little brother to this. I mean, what a good job they've done on that. We have that little guy right behind us. We'll go ahead and we'll compare. I'll turn this one on so we can see what they look like side by side. All right, so they're turned on, they're side by side. As you can see, much bigger, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's just much more vivid, especially, you know, you'd think that it would lose a little bit of that since it's bigger. It definitely does not, in my opinion. It looks a little better than you can actually see on camera. As far as the way you use it, they're identical. Now, I wanted to show that they're both at max brightness. And then again, you can see the camera here. It's not there. The speaker, you can actually see much more under it because of the size difference. But there you go, there's a side-by-side look. All right, so as we just saw there, it has a lot of cool features. What we wanna do first is go ahead and set up the Nest Cam. So I'm gonna do screenshots again, set up Nest Cam Live viewing, and then it will be whatever place you picked. In my case, it's in the office. You go ahead and accept their privacy. And whether you have a Nest account or you don't is where this will vary. Let's just say you don't. Go ahead and hit that you want to sign up. It's going to ask you to agree. Go ahead and hit OK. Do you want to connect other Nest devices and use them with your Macs? This is kind of up to you if you have more cameras. If not, then you don't need to do this. We'll go ahead and we'll hit yes. Then it will say create a network. This is meaning one network as in one house. So if you have a couple cameras, the one network would be your home. This is the same way you would do like a speaker setup for sound. So go ahead and hit yes. You're gonna have to give permission. Now, there's gonna be a QR code that pops up on there that you can scan or you can just type it in. So scan or put it in. Once you're done with that, it'll go to the wrapping up screen. Video stream available. A green light will remain on whenever the camera is available for live viewing. This is for you people that are afraid that it's watching you. You'll know by the green light. And then video being viewed. When the light on the camera is blinking green, you know that someone is viewing you. So if your husband, women are at home or whatever, they can be watching you and you'll know it will be blinking. Now you have to go ahead and get the Nest app. The Nest app, go ahead and download. At this point, you already have a Google account, sign up with your Google account, and this is going to be where you can watch live video from wherever you are on your device, as you can see here by me waving. All right, so my thoughts about this product. First off, let me start by saying it sounds unbelievable. The speaker compared to the original will blow your socks off. In fact, I think it's the best Google made, meaning not JBL, not Lenovo, which I'll do a comparison at some point with the Lenovo, but it is the best sounding one that they've made yet. It is also wonderful to use. It's fun to use. It's very responsive. It's very easy to use. In addition to, you know, if you do the photo mode, they're bright, vivid, and crisp. Everything about this product I like. The next thing that turned out to be a very, very good product is the Nest camera on here. You know, to be honest with you, I was unsure that it would be that great of a camera. I gotta tell you, one, it works really well. Two, the fact that you have your assistant with a security camera in one, I mean, that's a great value considering the price is a little bit more than this, but it's not that you just get video chat, which is kind of where I thought it was, right? It does give you video chat that you can do, but it also is a full-on security or nanny cam that you can log into and watch live or get snapshots of. You know, it really has all the features. And then of course you can continue to add on more. Now, a lot of people don't realize that you can create music networks with Google products. Now, I'll show you some screenshots here. I have quite a few Google products, Minis, the Google Home, right? The different ones. You can link them all together to one, including your, I thought I had it sitting, the Chromecast Ultras. So let's just say you got 3 systems that are using Chromecast Ultra. Now this is where it gets great. Now, if you've watched my channel, you know that Bose is a big favorite of mine. They have Google on deck now, but what they don't have is the Google Music built in yet. So the reason why I'm telling you this is now, let's just say you have 3 Chromecast and they're connected to Bose as their surround sound, okay? Then you have your Google Macs, you have, you know, the original Minis, they're all on one network. And now when you say, hey Google, play music on Home 1, it will automatically play it on every device in my house, and it will rock this house. Now, it's probably gonna start, so I'm gonna have to stop it here, but
Right, playing the wish-fulfilling mantra, make your any wish come true.
God forbid me get, kicked off here. Let's stop it. But the great thing is house parties or whatever, you could actually have a camera. If you're having a party, you're worried about people taking stuff, you got your music playing, everything's going, boom, you got the camera going. On top of that, it gives you the ability to run multiple surround systems at once. So I can't really show you, but could you imagine having 3 Bose 700s or SoundTouch 300s going at once, as well as 3 or 4 other virtual assistants in other rooms? It's quite amazing. I have to say, I love where Google's going. Their products are great. I love the fact that everything is built in. They have the continued conversation where you don't have to keep saying the trigger word for every question. You can continue to talk until you're finished. You don't have to activate anything like on Alexa. That's the annoying part of Alexa. It's like you have to turn these features on and then remember exactly how to say it. With Google, basically anything you can think of, it's gonna search and do it if it can do it. This is a product that I definitely recommend. I like it. I think they priced it fair. I like that everything's all in one, and boom, they hit you with a great sounding experience. This is definitely a must buy in my book. As we finish up this video, I'd like to just stop for a moment and remind you, life is so short. Don't forget to love your family, love your friends, take care of each other. Technology is a wonderful thing, but don't ever let it come between the human interaction you have with your loved ones. The world is a sick and twisted place, and the only people that can change it is you and I. Go out today and do a small act of kindness. It could be anything. The smallest act can go such a long ways. I also want to remind you, I do YouTube for you and you only. If I missed something in this video and you still have questions, reach me in the comment section. You can also find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at JBTechFanatic. I'm here for you. I do this for you. And I would be so honored if you'd consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that thumbs up if you like this video. And of course, I want to hear from you in the comment section. I love talking to you guys, even if it's just to say hi. I really, really appreciate you all. I can't wait to talk to you in the comment section and see you in the next video. And until then, I'm JB Tech Fanatic and I'm out. Peace.